is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 15 of May I Scrap Lift You. And today we are scrap lifting Lisa. She had met a milestone for subbies and I missed it, so I decided to add her for this month's monthly hop. So I am also playing with my May Color Rush Studio kits. So this is a design team project. I have 3 photos, just like Lisa does. And she has her title at the top and then embellishments cascading down the diagonal. So it's a good kind of like a go-to design with your photos in the middle and then your embellishments down in a diagonal. So definitely something you can keep in mind no matter how many photos you have. So these are 3 photos of my daughter on her birthday. And I am starting with that absolutely gorgeous paper with the wood grain and the florals around. So it does a lot of the work for you. I'm going to go ahead and mat my 3 photos, which are 4x6. So they're a little bit bigger and they take up quite a bit more real estate. But it just helps you kind of focus in on that. And I am matting the 2 side ones in kind of that green tone-on-tone paper. And then I'm going to mat the close-up of my daughter with her florals. And I'm going to mat that one in the pink. So I am going to put them in the center. And I'm not going to have them straight across. I'm going to have the 2 on the side a little bit tilted to give a little bit more interest. And then I do want the center one to stand out. So I'm just going to add some fun foam to that and go ahead and put those. Oh, I was trying to decide if I wanted the wood grain to go up and down or side to side. And I decided up and down because the booth that she's sitting in the right-hand photo, the back of the booth could almost look like slots of wood, and they're going up and down. So I felt like the wood needed to go up and down as well. I'm not sure how it was intended. I think it was actually intended to go side to side. I was trying to remember where the branding strip was, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to add a doily. I'm just going to cut it in half. This is for my stash, and that is going to be the base of where the embellishments are going to go. So I'm going to start pulling out my embellishments. We have so many fun embellishments this month. Not only do we get all of the exclusive embellishments, we also got some printables because of International Scrapbook Day. So I have those cut out, printed out, and cut out. So I'm going to be adding several of those bits as well. And then for my title, I'm going to go with Brave Girl. She's not doing anything brave, but, you know, she's still a brave girl, and I thought it was a good sentiment for a birthday page. So I'm going to go ahead, and at first I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the bottom, and then I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the top, and then I find this Wild Soul, which I thought was good because her floral bouquet does kind of look a little more like wildflowers. And so I was like, that's really cute, but it's really small. So I feel like it's got to be a different part of the title. Like I don't think it can be the title by itself. So for the time being, it's just sitting up there as kind of a placeholder, but it's not going to stay there because that brave girl is going to come back. I am working on this bottom cluster. I've got several of the printables. I've got a piece that says stay wild and free. I've got a bow and like a circle and a star. I also have a little journaling bit, and then I have put one of those cute leather, I don't think it's real leather, but leather horses. So cute. I love them. So that's down there at the bottom. So you can see here I've moved the wild soul over on top of the photo and put the great brave girl back on. I've also added some of the printables up top with the heart and the horseshoe as well. And speaking of horseshoes, I am actually gonna get those charms that we get in the kit. It is like the metal charms, and I am going to put one up in the top, and then I'm going to put the other one down in the bottom. So both of those are going to get used on this. And then to highlight that center photo even a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the frazzle. I'm going to use the brown frazzle with the horses on it. And then I am just going to finish it off with some of the sequins. So not only am I going to use the actual sequins in the sequin mix, but I am also going to use a couple of the bows that come in the sequin mix. And I'm going to do that just on that same cascading diagonal design of embellishments. There's one of those cute little bows. So they are pink and they're silver are the ones that I have in mine. So I get a pink one and a silver one in here actually. Oh, and I did use one of the brown acrylic stars as well up in that upper cluster. So I believe once I get the rest of these sequins down, that is going to be it. I had to go do the ones on the bottom because I kept putting my arm in it. So I had to do the ones in the bottom before I finished the ones at the top. So I'd stop putting my hand in the glue. That is one caveat to putting your glue down and then putting your sequins down. But I don't do it all the time, so it's okay. And it's just glue. It rubs right off. So that is going to do it for my layout today. I will have the playlist for May I Scrap Lift You. I will also have Lisa's links, and I will have all the information for the shop, and you can use my code 10crystal and that will save you 10%. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.